Hello, everybody. This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA, and here I am to talk about Dark Side Phil and emulators for the next 10 minutes. Please watch my sponsorship video so I can s- make some ad revenue money and just not work a real job. I'm Rich from ReviewTechUSA. Can we all just take a moment to acknowledge that Rich is like one of the worst human beings on the platform? Never liked the guy. I've always been very vocal about it. But over the past decade, it seems like this very notable, high profile, serious gaming YouTuber has just become more and more of a joke to the point where like he's getting like attacked by like random YouTubers like 8-bit Eric, right? Keemstar has gotten into altercations with him. I know like uh Stuttering Craig, Craig the Snake has had issues with him, and I myself have been a victim of Review Tech USA. He has, in fact, done an entire live stream on me, even though I've never watched it. It's it's one of those things where you're just like, okay, Rich, like what exactly are you trying to do? Like what is your life goal plan here? Like you went from I don't know, like talking about video games on blistered thumbs to becoming a YouTuber to like clickbaiting people, tricking people with like weird console war nonsense, making stuff up about high profile games, jumping on Nintendo rumors, and now where you're at now, you're the lolcow of the gaming YouTube community, I would say. I can't think of anyone else who is a bigger problem than he is right now. Because, like, when you compare him to Darkside Phil, like, what is Darkside Phil doing to antagonize people? Really? Like, yeah, you can argue that, like, Darkside Phil isn't very good at games and that he doesn't deserve to exist and that, like, his entire business is a sham. And I wouldn't disagree with you. But is Phil actively a malicious person the way Rich is? Is Phil, like, doing ops like to spy on detractors? Is he doxing people? Is he trying to get people fired? Is he like getting into like Twitter beefs with people? No, like Phil tries, to his credit, to distance himself from his like community. Like if he would just like not talk about his personal problems so much, I don't think there really would be all that much of an interest in Darkside Phil, right? When you compare him to Rich, however, you have a guy, this obese land whale, just like Bird, a literal cocksucker, right? When you have this bird watcher making like just antagonizing everyone under the sun, trying to get attention, trying to drive views to his videos, trying to like make himself look like the good guy in every single situation. Oh, my daughter is sick. Oh, my son is in the hospital. Oh, Jay, I'm the good guy when it comes to uh, me versus Jay, right? Like you keep seeing him do this, like play victim, play victim, play victim. Try to be the good guy. And what happens? Every single time, what happens, right? He gets into another incident with another person, not even like, I don't know, 24 hours after like the last controversy, right? Like I can't even keep track of all the controversies he's in right now. Like the J thing, like it's one of those things where you're just like, yeah, I haven't been following it super closely, but I do think we need to take a step back and acknowledge what the problem here actually is, right? It is Rich himself. It's not the YouTube community. It's not the gamers. It's not like other YouTubers. It's not like the haters or whatever. It is Rich himself. He brought this on himself. He antagonized his audience, built up like this extremely toxic, just degenerate YouTube channel. He pandered to their memes. He started making ridiculous jokes. He stopped talking about tech. I don't even think he's like uploading videos right now. I think he's only doing live streams. Like, he did all this stuff and he has completely alienated his audience, right? Like he is. just a he is a relic of gaming YouTubing from a decade ago, right? Where people could just turn the camera on and then just talk for 10 minutes and then like make, I don't know, like $60,000 a year doing that. Like you he is a relic from that period where all you had to do was just farm for engagement, right? Do anything you possibly could, but that tactic does not work anymore, right? Rich is 42 years old, I think, by my estimate. He's 42 years old and he's still acting like he's like, I don't know, like in his 20s, right, with nothing better to do, to harass people on the internet because like, oh, I could make a little bit of money out of doing this. Like stop, Rich. You're embarrassing yourself, right? What you need to do is not do YouTube and go out and get a real job. Okay? Like you need to distance yourself from your online personality. It's not working out for you, it's not working out with your family. You're done. Right? It is time to go out and get a real job. It is time to like face the music and acknowledge that your life on the internet, your career as a YouTuber, it's over, right? Not that it was ever really a thing, right? I can't believe he has a million subs and gets the views he does, but like when you take a look at the past decade of Review Tech USA, you just get like endless flip-flopping, right? You don't have any real quality content. Like there is no journalism, there is no investigations, there are no interviews, there is no like real hard-hitting news, there are no views. There is no Review Tech USA, right? You're not reviewing tech in the United States like you're just a drama channel. You are a man-child who sits there at his desk and kisses chickens and cucumbers all day, right? Like you would have kept talking about DK oldies for the next several years if it would keep getting you views. Like, you would have kept talking about that. Uh, who was that guy who went after the Act Man? The I don't remember. Like, you would have kept talking about that guy forever. You know, you would have kept. You would keep talking about DSP if like people like me weren't pointing out the fact that like you are considerably worse than he is, right? Like you are an absolute disgrace of a human being, right? You need to grow up. There is no getting around it. There is no escaping it. There is no running away from this. Review Tech USA needs to grow up.